situation we'll have in the Midwest over the next 2 weeks.
Not be without consequences.
So, of the impacts of boarding schools.
And before we execute this agreement, one other comment. This is a 50-year agreement. Now, I'll be 96. If you'll invite me, I will hobble my way out.
I'll be 100, so.
Well, you know.
On behalf of our traditional community.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Painting is done by Ruthie Blaylock Jones. This is you and the people art through the wall.
Education and help for the elderly is my most concern.
The program where we're also doing for like VOTEC for educational assistance and the burial assistance program for everybody.
All the new programs and especially the clothing program that we have brought back, and we made it nationwide for our Shawnee citizens.
My program is the language, because I think we need to keep our language alive through our citizens.
There is one person that we really want to recognize that really makes this all this possible and is the heart and soul of our language program. So Thuddy, we want to present you with this award. It says, "Kitebelo hipe." You enliven us with all that you've done.
My whole objective is to use the language. I realize that there's not that many speakers. A lot of people are afraid to start, or I tell everybody, don't get embarrassed when you say certain words, because if it's wrong, the other guy doesn't know either. So
always say it, no matter who you're talking to. Always say it. You use, hato, or, salanoki kinole. It's just like people pick it up, don't realize what you're saying, even if they don't speak Shawnee. But, it gets you in a habit of saying that on a regular basis.
I know that we've been able to increase our spending on our language department and our cultural. And all of that is because of our economic development that we've done. Our future's really very bright.
Golden Mesa Casino is a relatively small casino in the panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas County. 638 slot machines, 7 table games. We currently employ about 150 employees. 70% of those are full-time employees. Any given weekend, we'll bring in 1,200 guests per night that come from Texas, Colorado, Kansas.
We are having the biggest increase in tax revenue that we've seen in years, so we're doing great.
Business in Guymon is booming, and a large part of that is because of Golden Mesa Casino.
We're well ahead of where we thought we would be. We're currently working on casino expansion, which will bring more money in for the tribe. We have Shawnee development that's expanding, and that'll create more opportunities for everyone.
Even though the programs that we launched last February are very vital to our citizens, I would say the most important or best thing that I could think of was the conveyance of our cemetery up at Shawnee back over to our tribe.
There's a parcel of land inside the city limits of Shawnee, Kansas, and it's a cemetery, and inside the cemetery are the family members of Shawnee people.
It means a lot because we still have several of those people that are buried there. Their descendants are here.
People might call them cemeteries, but to Native Americans, we call them sacred sites.
House Bill 405 returns ownership of the cemetery to its rightful people.
I stand with them and believe they should be the caretakers of the sacred piece of land where their ancestors lay in rest and continue to belong to.
You need to set everything down. You can put it on chairs. Sign in.
We're trying to educate our young ones. It's another step in that progression, language, culture, history.
My favorite program is our Educational Assistance Program. Doing everything we possibly can to educate our youth and get them to where they're more involved with our tribe is our goal.
And the thing I'm most proud of is the creation of our tribal court systems. It's essential to us, to our sovereignty.
Dispossession of the property that
Magkano paskolini koci? Aha, kaya ato ses.
I served as general counsel. Every council member, chief, we all served as general counsel. We're servants. We welcome direction. We welcome ideas. And so that's what it's about. That's the great thing about our Constitution.
And on the way home from Tulsa, just as you get on I-44, just north of there, there's a pecan orchard. There was this old white-haired old man, and he had these 5-gallon buckets of baby pecan trees, and he's planting those in his pecan orchard. And my daughter was with me, and she's the one that made the observation. She's like, you know, he's never going to see those nuts. He'll be long dead before that tree has one single pecan. But he's out there planting those pecan trees anyway. I'm reminded of that story, time and time again. We may not see the pecans that we plant. That may be for other Shawnees to harvest.